Hey riders, it's R2 Adventures here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are heading over to the big city and we're going to be going to the Bike Shed Motorcycle Club. And we've been invited to an exclusive event to be the first to look at the S2 Del Mar Livewire bike. So this is the new electric bike that's come out from Harley Davidson. So we're in the Peak District right now and I'm about to set off and go over to London. It should take around 3 to 4 hours to get there. And I'm going on this beauty, my new Yamaha MT-03. So it's another good opportunity for us to go and have a long ride and try out the bike. So I'm going to hop on now and we can make our way over to London. We need to get some fuel as well at some point. Anyway, let's start the bike up. Alright, so we're all fueled up, and yeah, so let me tell you a bit about my experience with electric motorcycles in case you're interested. So the first bike that I ever bought was a Super Soco TC Max. So I got my CVT, which I did on a petrol but an automatic bike, and then I went and got the Super Soco TC Max and I razzed that around for like 6 months or something like that until I decided I wanted to get my full license. And then at that point I decided to get a petrol bike with gears because I knew I'd need that experience to do the full test. I think you can do the full test on an automatic, but most of the driving schools don't have those sort of bikes for you to do the test on. So, and I thought it'd be good to know geared bikes just so I can do both if I ever want to in the future. So I enjoyed owning the Super Soco TC Max. I did like the style of it, and I did like how it had really fast acceleration from a standing start. Like, you really notice the benefits of it being a electric bike. The only problem with it is that it didn't have the best range. You could probably ride it for maybe 1 or 2 hours tops before the battery would be pretty low. And to charge it, you actually do it at the plug you have at home, just on the mains, and it takes around 8 hours to charge. So because of the lack of range and the fact I wanted to get my full license, that's why I decided to move over to petrol. And I do think I prefer it. Now, saying that, Harley Davidson are obviously one of the biggest motorcycle brands in the world, if not the biggest. They know what they're doing when it comes to making bikes. I don't know, is it as fun? I think the fun part is that it can accelerate faster than a petrol bike, but it doesn't have that roar or purr that the engine does on a petrol bike, which I think takes away from the experience a little bit. But I don't know much about this bike we're going to see. I know it's lighter weight than the Livewire one, and it's also cheaper as well. And again, it was a bike I was thinking about getting. So that's why when I saw I had the opportunity to come and check out one of the first versions of it for the European market, I had to go. And also I've been meaning to go and check out this motorcycle club for a while as well. So I thought it would be cool just to go head over there, see what it's all about, see what's happening at the event. I want to try my best not to buy one. No, I'm sure I won't, because I just bought this bike literally less than a week ago. But if they'd have told me about this event sooner, maybe I would have considered getting the electric bike instead, potentially. I don't know. I need to see it and we'll really test ride it, but I'm looking forward to going, checking it all out. And I booked a hotel in Leighton, which is where we're going to be staying. I'm going to leave the bike there, I think, and then head over to the event on the tube or get an Uber or something. Hopefully it will stay safe. I'm going to try and just hide it at the back of the car park and hope no one notices it. And the car park is locked overnight as well, which is good. So we are going to be going on the motorway today, which isn't particularly fun, but I thought for this journey I'd rather just get there basically. So I'll do a bit of motorway riding, and then yeah, we'll get there and I can get some footage of the event. I can show you guys the bike. Make sure you comment below and let me know what you think, if you like it, if you don't, if you'd ever consider getting one. I'm curious to know. And again, it's not something I've been to before, this sort of event, so I'm curious just to see kind of, you know, what the vibe's like, what the people are like, if it's something I enjoy or not. Like I did in the last video when I went to the ride out, I said at the beginning to you guys, like, the type of content I want to make needs to be stuff that I enjoy, but also stuff that you enjoy watching. And I'm trying to find that sweet spot of like what we both would like to watch. So that's kind of what I've got top of mind. So be sure to comment below your thoughts and tell me maybe like what ideas you like for videos, if you like the ride outs, the events, if you like the sort of travel series where we go to different places, or if you like the tutorial videos, you know, like how to stay safe on a motorcycle, how to pass a test, all that sort of thing. Comment below. I'm curious to hear what you guys would like to see on the channel, and I'll try and make it happen. Anyway, that's enough from me. I'm gonna crack on now with the ride. We're on 228 miles on the bike. I think by the time we've done this trip, we'll be getting near to the 600 miles, and that's when we'll need to get it in for its first service. So we're a step closer to being able to ride it how we want and open it up a bit. For now, take it a bit easy. Another reason why I thought motorway riding would just be simple, because, you know, I can get up to 70 and just coast. And yeah, all right, well, let's head over and I'll speak to you guys again. I'm guessing when I'm at the hotel. I might have a break, but I don't think I will. Let's see. I'll have a break if I feel like I need one or want one, but I'm thinking I might just crack on and get to the start point. All right, let's go. Alright, so we're in London now, as you can see. I just did loads of filtering, but I don't think I had the camera on, which is a shame. We're very close to the hotel now. It's saying we'll get there at 4:52 and it's 4:44. So I don't know what to expect with it. It's 3 stars. So it wasn't like the cheapest, but it also wasn't really the most expensive. Or I like these roads though. Finally it feels a bit less congested. Okay guys, I can see the hotel. Now we just need to figure out how to get to the car park. So I can see it there, but it looks like it's one way. Yeah, it's one way. So okay, we'll just go around and we'll get into the car park. Hey guys, how's it going? So it's now the day after the live wire event and I'm going to be making my way home, but I wanted to tell you a bit about how it went. So I went and parked my bike up at the hotel and then I got an Uber over to Shoreditch to go to the Bike Shed Club. And when I got there were some doormen who were really friendly, guiding me to the event. It was near the back of the venue in like the third room along, and it was pretty cool, man. So they had like 3 or 4 different bikes there, and obviously they had the brand new one, and they had it up against this like Instagram type background, you know, with like the fake grass, and it had the Livewire logo in, and it looked pretty cool. And then it had a bar, and it seemed like a really cool place. Bike Shed is like I like the style of the place. It looked quite cool. It looked like they had a bar, cafe, loads of places where you could sit and eat, and had food, drinks. So yeah, it was cool. And then I went into the live wire event and everyone was super friendly and people were like getting their photos on the bike and stuff. So I thought the bike looked pretty cool. There wasn't really much to do, you know, so I didn't film much there. I just got some shots of the bike. I'm sure that I saw Ruby rides there, and I think I saw her at the Bike for Life as well, so we seem to be going to the same things. So yeah, it was cool to get a like look at the bike. I'd like it if we were able to take it for a test ride, so maybe I'll look into that and see if any become available at the Livewire stores or the Harley Davidson stores. I think that would be a good video, taking one out and trying it out, because I would consider getting one potentially. I need to look more into like what the range is on these bikes and how you charge them, etc., because they were the main like pain points I had with the old electric bike that I had. All in all, it was a good event. Personally, I don't know if it was worth the effort travelling down to London, but now I know. But I still had a good time, and it was kind of nice going on a different type of adventure where we go into the city instead of going out into the countryside. But yeah, let's head out of the city now. I'm going to go to the services, get something to eat, grab a coffee, fill up the bike, and then make our way back towards the Peak District. It's going to be some more motorway riding, unfortunately, but it does take like an hour or an hour and a half off the journey if I do the motorway. So unfortunately I'm on like a tight schedule as usual, so I've got to get back. Oh, and I need to tell you guys about the hotel. So location was pretty good. It was quite close to the centre of London, and for the price I think it was pretty reasonable. It was a 3-star hotel. Inside it was pretty nice. I think, like I said, you get what you pay for, and I do think it was good value for what I had. But yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with the room. It was quite nice and big. It's not like the best place I've ever stayed, but another good point is that it had secure parking, so I wasn't too worried about the bike because I knew it was locked up in the car park and they had CCTV. The staff were nice and friendly. The check-in was pretty efficient, and check-out was even more efficient. Yeah, happy days. Let's make our way over to the services. I can't wait to get back to the countryside, out of the city. But it's nice having a change. Oh, a bit of congestion up here, but luckily we're on the bike, so hopefully we can filter through. This is another one of the best bits about having a motorcycle, just being able to filter through all the traffic. Alright, so we are in Chesterfield now. We're very close to getting back to the Peak District. I've just done a few hours riding on the motorway, so I might end the video here, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing it. It really helps out. I've got loads more videos planned, more events, more adventures. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.